guys, welcome to my channel. This is Style Digest and my name is Layla, and today I'm going to share with you my impressions about blepharoplasty. That's a kind of plastic surgery that I did a couple of months ago, and I wanted to share my impressions. So what is blepharoplasty? It's plastic surgery that is done on the upper or lower lids. And on the upper lid it's done in case if you want to get rid of the excess of the skin, in case if you have an Asian type of eye or hooded eye, or it's age related. And on the lower lid it's done in case if you have the eye bags. So that was my case. I had eye bags, and this is how I looked before the surgery. You can see it on the picture here. I didn't have those eye bags all my life. They started appearing only the last couple of years. Honestly, I tried to live with them. I watched a lot of YouTube videos and all the techniques, how to camouflage the under eye bags, but believe me, you can use any expensive concealer, still you cannot camouflage, you cannot hide the volume that you have under your eyes, because the eye bags, they give you volume and you cannot hide it, no way. Why I didn't go for fillers? First because I watched a lot of YouTube videos and read a lot of information, and all the people, they say the same thing. First of all, it lasts only from 3 to 6 months, so you need to redo that every 3 to 6 months. Second, you have a lot of bruising and swallowing under your eyes after the injections. And third, it's very difficult to find a good doctor who can, from the first time, make it perfectly, because 90% you need to do the retouch, you need to correct it, because sometimes it's too much of filler goes under your eye, or sometimes not enough and you have bumps, or it's not enough. So, and the fourth and the last reason, you have to pay for that every 3 to 6 months. And this is not my case for sure. I did it back in my home country in Azerbaijan, where I live. Well, the main reason is because I have already the surgery there, and the second is because it's very, very affordable comparing to other countries. I had to decide whether to go for that surgery or not, because my main concern was I have a high myopia, and I have a macular dystrophy, which is the condition where you have a very high risk of retina detachment. So my mom is an ophthalmologist, she's also a surgeon, and of course, like all moms, she said, no, don't do that, it's very risky. But I didn't listen to her. I went to talk to my retina specialist, and he is an ophthalmologist. He treats my condition already for me for a couple of years. I think I have this condition for 5-6 years. He knows me very well, he knows all my problems. And I spoke to him, and he told me that no risk, you can easily do that. There are going to be no problems, because all the procedure is done on the surface, on the skin. It doesn't involve any retina or any other parts of the eye, so it's absolutely safe. The only thing he said that the recent technology, they let you do the cut without touching the muscle which is under our eye. So that was the main condition that I had. I wanted to do the blepharoplasty without touching my muscles. I spoke to my surgeon, and he said it's okay, we can do that without touching the muscles. There are two types of blepharoplasty that you can do. First is the classic type. It's when you have a cut under your eyelashes line. And the second type is called transconjunctival, which is the cut is done from the inner side of your eyelid. So I was advised to do the first one, the classical cut, because I was told that the scars that develop after the surgery in the inner side of the eye, they can create some problems in future in case if you're wearing contacts. It can bring some infections, cause some infections, and so on. So I decided to go for the classical one. I mean that it's just a simple procedure. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes, very easy, like if you go to the salon or if you go to the dentist, and you just do it, and then you just stand up and walk away and go back home and to the office or things like that. Bullshit, guys. This is a real plastic surgery. it's a real surgery with all the consequences. I was told that I will not feel any pain because I had a local anesthesia done under my eye. But I can say that I felt about 30% of the pain, especially in the inner corner and the outer corner of the eyes. The worst feeling that I had during this surgery was because I asked to do the surgery without touching my muscles. I think the cut was the under eye cut, the slashes cut was done not by the scalpel as normally, but with a laser. So it was kind of burning. The skin was burned, and I hated this feeling of. I felt the smell of my burned skin. It was disgusting. It reminded me, the fascist concentration camps back in the World War II. That was awful and disgusting. And the smoke that came into my eyeball burned my eye. So that was the worst feeling, I would say, that I had. And at that moment I thought, my God, why did I do this? So, but it's okay, I survived, as you see. And after that, after the surgery, I went back home straight away. And this is the picture how I looked right after the surgery. You can see those stitches under the eyes. They look like lashes because the thread was black. And straight after the surgery, straight after that, after the, 1 hour, you still don't have any bruising and any swallowing. The worst part starts after 4 to 5 hours and the next day. Straight after the surgery, I was advised not to lay down and not to sleep, of course. So I was sitting and during, I would say, 2 nights, I slept in a half-sitting position with a lot of pillows on my back. But I slept okay. Anyway, be prepared, you'll have pain. So, yes, you do have a pain, but it's tolerable. I was told that I can have any painkillers, but it's okay. I didn't drink any painkillers and I could tolerate the pain, but the next day it's gone completely. It was only some tightening feelings under my eye. So this is how I looked on the 2nd day, on the 5th day, on the 10th day. And as you may notice, I have this turned out eyelid. After 5 days, it became even worse, and I was very worried about that. And I spoke to my doctor. He assured me that it will be gone. I was very worried about that, also because I know that in 12% of the cases after surgery, there is some complication caused by the shortage of the skin, or maybe when the surgeon cut too much of that skin. It's called ectropion. So I was very worried that this is what I have, that I have ectropion. And in this case, you need another surgery to correct it. And what they do, they take the part of the piece of the skin from some other place from the body, and they add it here. So I was very frustrated. I thought this is the case, but my doctor assured me that everything is going to be okay, and this is not my case. And also my mom, who's also a surgeon and ophthalmologist, she told me that everything is going to be fine. I just need some time, about 5 to 10 days, so my skin gets stretched. This is, you can see my picture, how I looked after, I think, 11 days, after my stitches were removed. And as you may see, the shape of my eye came back to the normal. So I was happy about that. So in the end, do I recommend to do this surgery? Yes, I do. In case if you have some psychological problems, because it's very difficult to see, not to drink after 6 o'clock any liquids. This is what I did, and have a lot of sleep, nap of sleep, even 9 hours. Applying all the sort of masks and creams, but still the next morning you wake up and people ask you, didn't you have enough sleep? Or what's wrong with your eyes? Or you look so tired. And do you drink a lot? So, I mean, if you have those problems, it's better to get rid of these eye bags for good. And second, if you have a good surgeon, if you have a good doctor, if you have a good professional and you saw his works and you saw that he is very good in performing this type of surgeries, you also can go and do that. And the third, I think, of course, it's if you can afford it. Again, it's not so easy to find a good surgery, but affordable surgery at the same time, so you need to search. So, why I recorded this video? Because I wanted to share my impression, and I wanted to also to give this information for those, for example, when I was searching for this type of information with my special eye condition, I was looking for, did anyone who had a high myopia perform this surgery successfully? So you can see this is me, and I did that and it was successful. So for those who have the same condition with me, don't worry, you just need to consult your doctor first, to your retina professional, and then go ahead and do that. That will be fine. So if this video was helpful and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel in case if you want to watch more videos. And see you next time. Bye.